Hello YouTube, and welcome to a little video for you. And basically this video I have set up just to let you know how to use Microsoft OneNote. Now you'll see my mouse going on and off of the screen like there. But that's basically because I've only got it selected to this area here that you're watching. Now that doesn't show file, home, insert, share, draw, review and view. But I will tell you exactly what I'm clicking when I do use those 7 buttons up the top. So, to use Microsoft OneNote, you'll start with a certain notebook. That notebook will be the personal notebook. It will be this notebook. Now, when you are in this notebook, you will have 2 files. But I have deleted those files, so I only have 1. Now, what you can do is you can either rename this notebook to get a different notebook, or you can close the notebook, which will exit out of that notebook only, or you can create a completely new notebook, and that's how you work the notebook section. And I just showed you how to use the open notebook, so you don't need to do that. To close the notebook, to rename the notebook, you just click on rename, you type in the name that you want to do, so give me a second and I'll type that in. Okay, so I've just used hi. Now, what you can do is you can also select a colour. I'm going to select blue. You can also change the location, but I don't really want to do that. But to do that, you just click this button, and that will show you. Okay, so now what you can do is it will show you the default format, but you can change that. You can change it to either 2007 or 2010. 2010 is currently my latest version, although I am recording this in 2014. Next, what you can do is you can go to OK. What this button will do is it will basically just save them. So I'm going to hit OK, and there we are. Shows up nicely. So now what you can do is you can save that notebook as. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to close this notebook just to show you what it does. And that basically removes it from there. So now you can go either open notebook, which I told you how to do, or you can go new notebook. And you can select either one of these. Web will be able to access it from any computer or browser. Share with others optional. So basically what that means is you can access it from any computer or browser, but you can choose whether to share it with others as well. Network shares it with others on the network or SharePoint. My computer just saves it to your computer. So for this example, I'm going to use my computer. For number 2, which is the name. Now you name it. I'm going to call it tutorial. Sorry, I'm a pretty bad spammer. By the way, if you're wondering why I haven't actually got this, I'm not speaking all of the time, it's actually because when I start typing I have to put it down on my lap, because this is actually a handheld microphone. I'm not actually using my computer one. That's probably why the audio sounds a little bit better. If it does, I'm not sure. This is my first video using it. The next thing you can do is you can use this microphone? No. You can use this next thing to select the location you want to put it. That will basically tell you where you're going to put it. And then down here, you just click Create Notebook. I'm not going to do that because I don't actually want this one. So I'm going to click Home. and basically it'll just appear up here, and it will also be in the file that you selected. Okay, so next thing you can do, you can click on here, which is Unfiled Notes. Now, if you say didn't have this one or something, like say for some reason you didn't have it, that doesn't matter because you can just do some stuff to get it anyway. The next feature is you can then create a new section. Except you have to be in a notebook to do this. So I'm going to open up my tutorial notebook, which is Hi. I now have it open, except it's only opened personal because I didn't actually select which one it is. So that's actually the wrong one, so I'm actually going to skip ahead and close this off. Hey guys, I'm back. So now basically what I've done is I've opened it up. It turns out it hadn't actually saved it for me, but it should do for you. Hopefully. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how everything works. So basically what I do is you can go over to here, you can create a new section. I'm going to call this Tutorial 1. Oops. Let's call this Tutorial 1. Okay, that's done. Now, as you can see, it automatically has a page in it. You can name this page. I'm going to call it Hello, just for example. And then you can type on it Hi. And as you've noticed, you can actually type anywhere, which can create a lot of very useful files. So, yeah. Okay, so the next thing you can do is you can actually create a new section group, which is basically just this, and you can name that. I'm going to call it Toot, just for tutorial, but it hasn't worked, so I'm just going to click enter, and that'll make it. You then click on that, and you can create a section, and call it whatever you like. Okay, so that's basically it, and then obviously the pages and everything is all the same, except it's in a group, so you can be a lot more, you could say, organized, I guess. So next what you can do is you can then click home, and that will add in this little thing. Now I'm not sure if you can see this, but if you can, then great. If you can't, then I'm going to say everything anyway. Actually, I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to quickly see if you can see it, and then I'll just edit the video together. So I'll be back in a second. Hey guys, I'm back. So actually, I shouldn't have started that. Sorry. Copyright. I should have thought about that. Sorry, Mr. Copyright users, but I could not edit that out, unfortunately. Yeah, that's really, really bad. Anyway, I should have thought about that. Sorry, copyright people of the copyright. I don't even know who you are. Anyway, so it turns out you can see. I'm not going to be going over file. Actually, yeah, let's go over file. So this is info. This is what it'll come up on. Notebook information. That's what it'll tell you about. Share across devices you can do, or you can just access it and rename it and stuff from here. Yeah, so that's basically it. You can get backups if you really want to, but yeah. open, just opens notebooks, new, makes new notebooks, shares a notebook, save as will save it, send will send it, and print will print it, and help will give you help, options, and exit, obviously. So, next we have home. So you can see it, I noticed that. Basically you can paste whatever you like. Then you can cut, copy, or format, or get a format painter of the copy selection that you have selected. And then obviously it's all basically just exactly the same. Insert, exactly the same. Here you can record audio and record video as well, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, hopefully you get what all of this does and stuff. So yeah, next we have, you can create new shared ones and share this notebook and stuff like that. In fact, you know what, I'm just gonna say that's it, because it's basically all done. I mean, you should totally get this. You should totally try and get Microsoft if you can, and just try and do your best, I guess. But yeah, it's really easy to get around, and yeah, shouldn't have too many problems with it. So this is 10 Hunter Row. Peace. Right, yeah, just peace out.